Hi class, welcome back to our web tutorial powered by BMK Technologies. In our previous class, we talked about adding comments, adding linking web pages, and then adding images into our platform, which are very important aspect of web development. So today we'll be talking about HTML colors, HTML CSS, HTML tables, and then HTML lists. So each of these will be discussed in their own video. So without having to waste much time, we just dive in and then we check what we have. So now I will go back to my Visual Studio Code and then I will try to do some changes. Okay, so now in this aspect here we will start adding some HTML color styling effects. Okay, now in this styling effect, understand that these are, like, let me just say, this is some properties of CSS. Okay, these are things which you know that we will be doing in the HTML. Here you will be learning them in the CSS aspect, but the reason of this is for you to understand how it works in the website. Why is it particular text have colors and so on, so we can apply the CSS style directly into our HTML colors. So first we will start by, let's say we want to add a color effect to this element here. Okay, in this h1 element here, which says welcome to my website. Okay, so now in this welcome to my website, where can I put that syntax so as it will ensure that it read the color for us? First we will start with writing the color names, then from there we go to using hexadecimal notations to add colors, then from there we go to RGB notation and so on, then we complete this tutorial. So now you can see I am creating space here. Okay, you can see I am creating, sorry, you can see I am creating a space here. Okay, you let me share. You can see here, now I want to put my notice, how to call it, my syntax here inside here where you see my cursor, this part. Okay, so what syntax are you going to put there? You are going to write a syntax which we call style. Okay, sorry. So you see, once I start typing, it comes, so you just click on it. Now once you click on it, it will give you it will give you an equals to, that is this equals to, and then a quotation. Now inside the quotation you can see the cursor is blinking there, so that is where you need to put in whatever you want to put. But here, because I want to deal with colors, so I will have to say color. Okay, so you see, once I start typing color comes. So now I will type a name of a color and then I will say it blue. Okay, so once I type blue, I will save. Okay, I will go to my browser and then refresh, and then you will see. Okay, sorry, what happened? No changes. Okay, let me check. It says blue, welcome to my. Okay, now let me close this gap. Okay, and then try again. Okay, so you see the first text here, it says welcome to my website. You can see it is in blue color, right? So because of this syntax that I add here, this style syntax that I had here, that is this style color then blue. So what I am doing here, I'm applying a HTML color system. Okay, by inputting or putting the how to call it, the function within the HTML file itself without having to create a separate CSS file. Okay, so that is what we mean by HTML colors. And then what I can also do here, I can add a background color to it, meaning a color that will be behind the text. Okay, so now since this is blue, what color do you think will be visible? Blue will be visible on. So let's say now here I already create a style. Now I can add any type of thing that I want, any type of CSS property that I want, I can add it. But now know that it cannot be behind this quotation. Okay, so everything that I have to put, it have to be between this quote and then this quote here. So you can see color is between them, right? Okay, so now what I can do, I will just put my cursor here again. Okay, where this space is, now create some space so as you see what I am doing, and I will now type what we call background color. Okay, once I put their background color, what I can put there is, now I want to say background color blue. Which color goes there? Let's try it yellow and see. Okay, and I will say yellow and then save, go back there, refresh, and you can see, do you see? Now you can see the background color here is yellow, meaning there is a color behind it. Okay, I put a color behind it. Sometimes you used to see some browsers, they have different colors, background colors and so on, or sometimes you will see that some of them, they will have a color whenever the image did not load, then that is you will see a color will be behind it, but once the image comes, the color will disappear. Okay, so now look at this. I have welcome to my website. It is in blue and the color behind it is in yellow. Okay, so this is one notation or one aspect of adding HTML, adding colors to HTML files. And I also have another text here. So this is the things that we will be dealing with. So we will be adding a color to our text, and then we add a background color to read. So the other CSS properties will not be discussed here until we start the CSS part. So now in my this other paragraph tag, now thank you for logging into our platform. Now I want to add some style to it, maybe a color. Now let's say the color that I want to add there. First thing, I will have to write style. Okay, style will always be the syntax that you will use, that will help you to be able to add effects to this text. And always know that the style will be within the first opening tag of that element. Okay, you can see this element is a paragraph element, and now you can see I put the style between the opening of the, how to call it, between within the opponent tag of the paragraph element. That is to say, you have a less than and then a greater than style. Okay, so this is where you need to put it. Okay, in this code inside this here. Okay, so if you put it outside here, it cannot work. You can see even if I type style here, it will still read this as a text. Okay, or it will just indicate a style there, meaning I'm trying to apply an internal CSS. So that is not what I mean. Okay, so now I have to put it in here. Okay, please. So now what I will do here, I will just type color. Okay, and then make, now what color should I put? Thank you for logging. I want to put some visible colors. Okay, now let me say red. Okay, so the color red, and then create some space here and add some background. Okay, background color, and then black. Okay, so add black. Okay, and then save. So once I do that, I will come to my web. You see it says thank you for logging into our platform. The background color is black and the text is red. So this is how we deal with the how to call it, the HTML color aspect, using the color using the how to call it, the names of the colors. Okay, so now in this other part here where we have list of students name, we will be applying the same thing here, but in this part here we will be applying hexadecimal notation. So I will have to type here again style and then click OK. So now I will type color here. Okay, once I type color, then I will write hexadecimal notation. So as a computer science, you need to understand what hexadecimal notation. Hexadecimal notations are like, it's a notation where you have a mix, where you have mixture of alphabetics and numbers put together. So now let's say I want to put that here. So I will say FFF. Okay, F. You see 4F. Okay, sorry, has. I'm supposed to say has. So whenever you are writing your hexadecimal notation, it have to start with the has in the HTML aspect. Okay, and then even in CSS you can apply it there. So FFF. Okay, you see 3 F's will give me white color, and then put 0. Okay, and add another 0 there. So you can see once I add a 0 there, it gives me yellow color, right? So I will save and then go to the browser here and then refresh. You can see this is changed to yellow. Okay, though not that visible. So this is about the HTML. I can just click on it, come to here and make some changes to it. 00FFB. Okay, to the blue 0440. So these are the notations. So I will just click and then change it. Okay, so you can see it is blue. Now what I can do also, I can add background color to it using the same notation. So between the same thing, you see I created a space, background color. Sorry, I'm typing at the wrong place. Background color. So on the background color, what I can do, I can just add hexadecimal notation, and I will say hash 0. Okay, FFF. Okay, 0. Okay, you see. So now hash 0 FFF will give me this color. Now I will just save and then go to the browser, refresh, and we see. So you can see you are still doing the same thing that you do in the first aspect of it, using the real names of the colors, but now in the second part of it you are now using hexadecimal notation, which is very cool, right?